I created OPC 20 years ago. The reason was my own personal experience growing up with access to really good, solid, high-caliber music education at the Conservatory of Music in Kansas City.
Every student that comes through the doors of OPC is provided with a safe and welcoming and nurturing place for them to develop their musical skills, as well as to develop their humanity.
To have a place like this for youth to come to, a safe space, a space that's built for them to come into where they could just relax. Not every kid has that space that they could come to, or people who they could come to where they could just relax.
We do this after-school combos, teaching kids all kinds of things about the music, how to solo, how to behave on the bandstand, the protocols about what it's like.
And then listen. When Kendall comes in with her part, go back to B.
Okay.
All right?
The partnership between Oakland Public Conservatory and San Francisco Jazz really started with a challenge in the community, and that was that we recognize the inequity of jazz education resources. When we meet a student where they are, it means that we are responding to their skill sets, to their desires or their hopes and dreams. And with music education, there really is no cookie-cutter model, and that's something that our partnership has really revealed.
I had the fortunate experiences of interacting and performing with a lot of the cats. My very good friend and one of my first trombone teachers, Steve Touré, has been a very big supporter of this work and continues to come through and do workshops. The great Carl Allen, Rhiannon Giddens, Dom Flemons, Steve Dyer, his son Bocani.
For our students to be able to be around world-class artists, it's just invaluable. And you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes that switch just gets turned on and it's life-changing. And now our serious student musicians have this understanding that if you want to take this seriously, you're entering into this mentorship. And there are a multitude of people that are going to have your back. And that's part of the philosophy of Oakland Public Conservatory, is to provide this kind of mentorship.
We're at a crossroads, I think, in the Bay Area. And when we think about the ecosystem of jazz music and jazz education, and music education in general, obviously we're at a disadvantage. We see income inequality. We see the exodus of families of color. Students who are under-resourced in their schools closing down. And so we have an uphill battle, but it's a battle that Angela and I know we are ready to take on and have been doing for the last 10 years.
I believe what is required of us is to tend to the changing nature, the evolution of music and what the students need, the different sonicscapes or soundscapes that we are experiencing now in the world, and also to then recruit and invite younger generation of people to steward that process.
I think students should come to OPC because it's really fun and we do a lot of fun songs and fun activities.
Being in Black Girls Play is important because I get to be in the space with the teacher and classmates that look like me, where we all have an equal opportunity.
And OPC has helped me grow as an alto saxophone player, learning how to solo and sight read better.
My favorite part of being in OPC is music and the loving.
Let's keep the love going at OPC as we build out a new state-of-the-art facility here in Old Oakland, as well as continue our youth development through music education, mentorship, exposure to Grammy Award-winning artists, tutelage, and preserving Oakland's rich musical legacy. Donate now.